experiment today, people. I'm going to make a Sunday dinner. And I'm going to attempt to make Yorkshire puddings in my cooker in the oven.
Doing a cooking vlog?
From scratch. So I'll show you when I'm doing it. I'm going to do a lot of prepping, but I am going to attempt. I'm worried that it don't get quite hot enough like a proper oven, does it?
I know, aren't you?
So I'm going to find out. I'm going to try and make homemade Yorkshire puds for my pork Sunday dinner.
You could have a burger.
He's bought this over. Don't know why. I'm not doing that with it. I'm not going back to work.
No, look, I brought this over because we have to go to work. So I brought the van over to recharge the battery because we've been away for 2-3 months, whatever it is. 3 months, isn't it, really? We haven't worked for. So preparing the van, getting the battery done, give it a clean, etc. And then we'll get the burger van ready. We own a burger van up at Bridlington Fraser Fork, lay-by Bacon Baps, the lot. That's why... No, sorry, start again. That's what we do in England when we're in England.
To earn dollar.
To earn dollar.
I thought,
to support what we do.
I have been looking at where I think we'll go on as next trip.
Oh, Trish is doing plans for the next one because we've only got 90 days to wait and we're off again.
No, we won't be away in 90 days, I don't think.
Well, we'll find out, won't we? We've got 90 days in England, so I don't know. We're going to work for a couple of months.
For definite.
Yeah, we'll still go away on weekends, do some vlogs, etc. But yeah, throughout the week, that's what we're doing. Plus running the caravan park. Well, there's nothing to do, it runs itself, innit? And you should know where we are anyway. We're down at Samara Caravan Park, which we have a seasonal pitch while we're in England. So today's vlog is going to be about how not to cook with your co-host, Trish.
Listen, I'm going to make banging Yorkshires. I'll show you how to make them as well, just in case you don't know how to make Yorkshire puds from scratch. I'm going to show you.
She burns boiling water.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Afternoon. So I'm going to show you how to make homemade Yorkshire puds if you don't know. I'm not doing my dinner for a bit, but I'm going to do this now because it's always better, ladies, to do your Yorkshire pudding mix and let it sit for a bit first and get the air in it. You can whip it up a little bit throughout the day. So if you're making homemade, all you need is milk, flour, plain, and eggs. And I got a broken egg. Oh, I got a couple of broken eggs. What's that about? Joys of travelling people.
Well, life. Are you going to make Yorkshire puddings or
I'm making them from scratch.
are you going to attempt?
I'm going to make them. I've always made them. So, my advice would be, ladies, always use the same measurements of everything that I'm going to show you and it's going to make sense. So, tonight we're using our friendly Park for Night cup because there's only me and Gareth, so I don't need loads. So I'm going to use this cup and I'm going to fill the flour to the line at the top of the motorhome on the Park for Night cup. First, always put your flour in first because it's still dry so it won't stick to it. So we're going to this line. Hopefully that's what I'm going to do anyway. I'll try and do this without. Maybe I should have opened the flour first. Well, it is what it is. So, I need some flour.
Are you putting some in cup?
Most of it in the cup. Bang it down. Oh, it's actually just below it. I might put a bit more in, just to be on the safe side. And it's equal measurements, guys, for your homemade Yorkies.
Maybe should use a spoon.
No, this is fine. Can you see? You see where it's taking it to here? Right on that line there. So that's where I'm going to do it, to on that line. So you've got your flour, right? In your mixing bowl. Simple as that. This is why we do the flour first, ladies, because that way when you put your milk in here for equal measure and your eggs equal measure, that's why we do it the flour first so it doesn't stick. Oh shit. That'll be right. So then we're going eggs up to the equal measurement. I don't know how many I'm using until I get that measurement, you see. You see, that's more or less at it, so I'm going to go with that. Make a little delve in the middle of my flour. Can you see, ladies? And gentlemen, if you don't know how to make them. I should have put it in a pan maybe. I don't own any bowls because I live in my van. And I try to only have stuff I use regular.
You mean you don't own any bowls? That is a bowl.
No, I mean like a mixing bowl. So I'm going to improvise, people. I'm going to use a pan as a mixing bowl. Because I ain't got enough room to move in that. I get every little bit of it out though, look. More washing up for me. Let me just wash my hands. So, because it's all in the one bowl, I'm going to put my milk in, up to that line as well. Oh, I ran out of milk. Can you see? Up to that line. Milk, equal measures. Right. I'm just going to mix it all together.
There's more flour outside. An easy pan.
You're going to get a bit of flour about, aren't you, when you're making homemade Yorkshires? And that's the trick, guys, to homemade Yorkshires, is just equal amounts of flour, plain flour, eggs and milk. Now this is how I was taught to make them anyway. And you just keep mixing, people. Oh, that's gone lovely. Far too much batter though. I've maybe done half a cup.
Do I get a big Yorkshire pudding then?
Might get about 5. And there we have it, people. My lovely batter mix. It's nice and bubbles. And then your very last ingredients. Pinch of salt.
Crystal's going to say this and go, that's peasant salt.
And black pepper. I do like pepper in my Yorkshire puds. And that's it for your batter, guys. So, throughout the day, I'm going to put more bubbles in it. I might show you put more bubbles in later, might not. And then I'm going to show you when I cook them later on, guys.
You mean air?
Bubbles, yeah, bubbles.
There's so much liquid in it.
No, bubbles, air bubbles. Just because he went to culinary college, he thinks he knows everything when he doesn't.
I might go to pub for Scarborough.
Oh, and then I'll just have Yorkshire puds. I've made far too much batter anyway. So I've got my trays ready. And I've transferred my batter into my cup. I've been stirring all day. And so I'll let you know when I cook them and see what they look like. I've also got a big pan of vegetables on. And I'm going to make gravy in that, in my vegetables juice. Because we'll be having gravy tomorrow as well. I've just took some chicken out for tomorrow. Because I've got plenty of batter, you see. So if they work tonight, we'll be having them tomorrow as well. I'm going to let you know when they come out. Don't forget when you're making Yorkshires, people, to make sure you get your fat nice and hot. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my God, why is it stuck? Come back in 20 minutes, see if they're cooked.
A few moments later.
Let's have a look, see how these have done then. Oh, oh. Look at them bad boys.
Burnt.
They're not burnt. Perfect, look at them. Keep them warm in there in a minute. I'll just warm my meat back up. Take about 2 minutes, love. And his Yorkshire's on a separate plate. I'm just going to add the gravy, people. But yes, they worked out. Woohoo!
Well done, dear. That was a banging.